Now, admittedly, at times it really is difficult for us to grasp the significance and the power of how these words that we're looking at here in Ephesians chapter 3 were first received, when they were very first read by those that Paul was writing to, these young Gentile Christians. And we're here today in chapter 3 and verse 4. And Paul's saying this: in reading this then, you will be able to understand my insight into the mystery of Christ. Can you sense the excitement from Paul? Can you sense the enthusiasm? It's as though he just cannot wait to tell them this spectacular news. You know, you've got news and sometimes your words just come all tumbling out, and calm down, someone says, just slow down. Sorry, can you say that again? And Paul is going to say it again and again in a number of different ways, this wonderful, fabulous mystery that Jews and Gentiles can become one new people. He's alluded to it in chapter 1, in chapter 2, but he's explaining it very fully here in chapter 3. Now, Paul has been responsible by God to share many mysteries, many wonderful truths. Just the truths we looked at there in the middle of chapter 2, this fact that's stated so very clearly that we are saved by grace through faith in Christ, and it's not of works that we should boast, and so on. Well, this is another one of these wonderful, remarkable mysteries that he's sharing with God's people back then, and he's telling you and me. And if God's important truths are worth telling, they're worth telling again and again and again. We do this when we're teaching little children, don't we? You use the whole tool of repetition. You go over things again and again. You do it as well in very different ways. And Paul is not teasing us, because he's already told us what this mystery is, but he's just wanting us to make sure we clearly understand it, that we've really got a grasp that in Christ, Jews and Gentiles do actually become one in God's sight. And they're brought and they're welcomed into his kingdom and into his family as one. Now that is remarkable, and it is worth slowing down and really getting to grips with it.